Hey, how's it going, friends? My name is Angel Alyx, and welcome back to the channel. Today, you guys, we are going to be doing another Q&A. Or should I say Q&A? I gotta, get some jazz hands in there. So yeah, another Q&A to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. What? Huh? What? 2,000? Oh my goodness. Guys, can I just say something? Can I just point something out to you guys? Literally 3 to 5 months ago, we were just hitting 500. That's insane. To go from 500 to 2,000, that's like a big ass jump. That's just insane. You guys are amazing, incredible people, and I'm so lucky to have each and every one of you guys. Honestly, I wish I could express more and put into words how much you guys mean to me and how much this whole thing is just I guess working out because of you guys. It's all because of you guys. And it's hard. This is hard. Being a content creator, being a YouTuber, whatever you want to call it, attempting to be one. I feel like I'm not even one. I'm just having fun. I'm making videos, recording videos because I like to, because it's fun. But if you want to call it a content creator, fine. Yeah, sure, I'm a content creator. But it's hard. It's so hard. My gosh, there's times where I find myself getting consumed by it, or just find myself dwelling on a lot of negativity and I'm not good enough, or this is too hard and I just need to stop. I don't, or what happens if I don't do good? I don't make it. What am I gonna do with my life? It's scary. It is so scary. I'm not going to college right now. I don't have a job right now. This is my job, I guess, if you want to call it that. I mean, it's weird. It's so weird and scary, and I'm just so glad that I have you guys to be next to me and just kind of guide me, I guess, and just be remind me every now and then that it's okay, everything's gonna be okay, we've got your back. And I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I swear to God, don't ever let me forget that. Y'all, it's up to y'all. Don't ever let me forget that, because the moment I forget it is the moment I become an asshole, and the moment you guys can totally slap me in the face. But alright, enough of that. I feel like I was just kind of going on randomly ranting about just random things, but enough of that. Let's get into the Q&A, the thing that you are all here for. Thanks so much, guys, for all the questions submitted. For those of you that didn't get your question answered, I am sorry, but I picked questions out, mostly the ones that I haven't answered yet. I'm pretty sure I did. So if you think your question didn't get answered, then go check the other Q&A, because I probably answered it in that. Alrighty, first question, Rob_W_2000. Would you play Spider-Man PS4 before Miles Morales comes out? I've actually played it before, off screen. Literally, I beat it right before I made my channel. Something like that. I don't know why I decided so late to play it and not to save it for my channel, but I've played it before, so I don't think it'd be right for me to play it on the channel and just, my reactions not be as, amazing, because I've obviously played it and I know what happens. So maybe I'll, stream it, the day before the new one comes out or something, if you really want to see that. But, I'm definitely gonna be playing Miles Morales when it comes out, for sure. So you guys will definitely see that on the channel. Hopefully I get my PS5 in time. Next question. David Mull asks, what's your favorite band or singer? Love your vids. Thanks, man. The thing is, I listen to so much music. I don't listen to just one genre. It really depends on my mood. So I flip from EDM to rap to pop to more rap. It's just all over the place. But if I had to pick one favorite band, I think my favorite band would be the Wallows, and my favorite singer, that's hard. I think it's between Taylor Swift, and I don't know if NF counts as a singer, but he's a rapper. I'm gonna say he's a singer and a rapper. So best artist, Taylor Swift and NF. I think those are my top favorites. of all time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Next question. Capone asks, are you ever gonna do a Let's Play of Mafia 2? I actually just finished Mafia 2 right before filming this. Mafia Definitive Edition. So I did address this in the end of Mafia, but I'll address it again. I probably will play it. If you guys really want me to play it, I'm down. I'm totally gonna do it. So I guess it's really up to you guys. If you want to see me play it, let me know in the comments. Next question. Vinsanity _ himself. Vinsanity. That sounds cool. Do you have a favorite soundtrack? My goodness. I think my favorite ever soundtrack, the first soundtrack that I ever was like, this is the shit, was I think Last of Us. Like, I would have that on repeat, man. I would just go hard to Last of Us. And then I think after that was probably Skyrim. So I'd have to say those two. I could just like, when I want to listen to video game music, I could just put those on and just like, yes. So good. And I guess non-video game music related would probably be The Force Awakens. Yeah, I think The Force Awakens. Next question. Kerbo.dine. Kerbo.dine. Hello, Kerbo. I like your name, Kerbo. Am I saying that right? Favorite storyline / campaign of any game. I think I've addressed this. Last of Us. If you haven't already figured it out, Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. So, literally, like, I've platinumed it, 100% it, and I'm actually in the process of getting a platinum for part 2 behind the scenes, so I'm working on that. Last of Us is just a great game. If you haven't played it, great music, great story, it'll make you cry. If you need a good cry, go play Last of Us. Next question. Carther _Agent47. Did I say that? Carther? He says, why your face looks like a baby face? I'm just as clueless as you are. I don't know. This is the face of a 20-year-old. Do you believe that? Because I don't. Look at that. I'm secretly 12 still. Carther also asks, how do you feel at this moment, reaching 2,000 subs? I feel grateful and extremely happy that I have you guys on my side. And yeah, you guys make me happy. This makes me happy. Just doing this, it makes me happy. And I'm very happy. I'm excited. Excited for what the future holds, and excited to like get to crazy milestones like 10,000. Like, I can't even, oh my gosh, like, I don't even want to think about that right now. And then even 100,000. Like, for me, 100,000 is my goal, because that's when you get that YouTube play button. So that's my goal. But right now, I'm happy with 2,000. That's just more than I ever thought. Next question. Cody the Shorty. What's up, Cody? I'm a shorty too. He asked, what happened to Subnautica? See, what happened with Subnautica, I got bored of it. And at the time, the channel wasn't really, I guess, it kind of was at a halt. I was stuck around like 200 subs for a minute. And I just felt like it wasn't bringing in a lot of views. It was only bringing in like 50 views, and I wasn't having that much fun playing it. I mean, I was, but after a while, it was just so scary. I was so scared to go out and explore. I hated it. I didn't know what I was doing some of the time, and it was just a lot. I was just like super fearful of the Reapers and the Leviathans. It scared me. Plus, nobody was even watching the video, so I was like, I don't know why I'm suffering if nobody's gonna watch my videos. Like, and because I wasn't having fun, you guys didn't seem that interested in it, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like silently stop playing it, see how people react. If you guys really, really want me to finish it, I would do it just for y'all, totally. I would put myself through that pain again. But I mean, I was literally close to beating it. I think I was. I just had to build the rocket, which I just didn't want to do because I had to get all this impossible stuff that I hadn't even heard of. So yeah, when I stopped playing a game, most of the time, guys, it's because I was bored of the game or I just wasn't having fun playing it. So, and the only time I'll really ever push through a game is if you guys really, really want me to play it. So, same thing with Control. I stopped playing Control because I just lost interest in it. But if enough of you guys wanted me to play it, I would do it just for y'all. So, next question. Jesus or Jesus asks, people ask you, how are you often? I'd say yes. You guys are nice to me, and you guys are just like so, y'all are just like leave the nicest comment. It's just crazy to me that people, strangers in this world, will come to my videos and just take a second out of their day to leave like a really nice comment saying good luck on your videos, like, or how is this like channel not 1 million subs yet? Like, it's just those comments to me just make my day. So you guys, yes, I do get asked that pretty often because you guys are so nice to me, and I really appreciate that. And thank you, Jesus. And I'm doing great. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? Next question. Joaquin Robinson. am I saying that right? I'm thinking Joaquin Phoenix, so. He asked, what is your favorite movie/show? Movies are my thing. Movies are my favorite thing. You ever want to make me happy? Movies. Put on a movie. That's how you make me happy. But I'd say my favorite one at the moment is Booksmart. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. It came out pretty recently, but I have never laughed so hard in my life, like watching a movie. I could not stop smiling throughout that whole movie, and every time I watch it, it's still the funniest thing ever. And not only is it super funny, but it's got an amazing, it's not groundbreaking, but it's got a great story for sure. And it just makes me happy. It's an all-around like happy movie. And yeah, I think it's a good movie. I think besides that one, there's this movie called The Way, Way Back that's really good that has Steve Carell in it. Go check that out. I really like those like wholesome feel-good movies. As far as shows go, I don't watch a lot of shows. I tend to start shows and never finish them because that's just something's wrong with me. But the shows I've actually have finished, out of those, I think my favorite one between like, okay, so it was Game of Thrones, but you know how that last season went. So it's just that last season kind of killed my heart a little bit. Not gonna lie. It wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't my favorite, and I was really rooting for Dany, not gonna lie. So it was Game of Thrones, but after that season, I think Westworld kind of took that spot, and Ozark. Westworld and Ozark, those are great shows. Go watch those shows. Alright, next question. Alex asked, what are your thoughts on the PS5? I want one. Those are my thoughts. I've been like trying so hard to freaking, I'm sure you guys know my struggle of trying to freaking pre-order a PS5. And they sell out within like 2 seconds, so I'm just praying, hoping on launch day I can get one. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys up to date, but I am determined. I will be there the second it comes out, and if I can't get one, I'm gonna cry. Next question. Okay, I don't know how to say this, but I'm gonna just say 3 E's. He asked 3 questions. 3 E's, 3 questions. What are your childhood games? What are some of the best memories of your life? And if you could collaborate with any YouTubers, I'm guessing it says who would they be. I can't believe I forgot to push read more. The first one, childhood games. The first thing that comes to mind is this game called Thrillville off the rails. It was like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you were a guest, and you also could be like, you're basically the manager of the park, a guest of the park, and you were also like maintenance staff. It was just like, it was a great game, and you got to design your parks and build rides and stuff like that. It was a great game. It came out on PS2. I played on PS2. I think it's still available on like the PC, which I've actually been considering playing it. So that game and I think Bully are the 2 main games that I played so much when I was young, and like little tiny Angel Alyx on her PS2 just like kicking ass on Bully and building roller coasters in Thrillville. So those 2 games for sure. Oh wait, oh my gosh, but Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet is my childhood. Literally, when the PS3 came out, my username is literally Little Big Planet. Like, that game was also my childhood, so I'm gonna add that too. What are some of the best memories of my life? I'd say my best memories were always in Disney, which is like so cliche, I know, but I am very much a Disney person. And if you've ever been to Disney World the right way, the correct way, there's a way to Disney. And if you don't know how to Disney, you're not going to enjoy it. Because there's people that go to Disney and like wait in the long lines, or just don't do things the right way. But you gotta learn the tricks. But I swear to you guys, Disney is the happiest place on earth. And literally every time I go to Disney, I'm so happy. I'm like literally like a little kid, just running around, eating like churros and riding rides and saying hi to Mickey Mouse. It's just so much fun. But yeah, literally, if you ever see me in Disney World, Disneyland, I'm just gonna be the happiest person ever. Right, and the last one, if I can collaborate with any YouTubers, I've actually kind of answered this, I think, in my first Q&A, but I'll kind of elaborate a little bit more on it this time just because I feel like it's been longer. I've been doing this longer, and like, you know, being a content creator, and I just now I look at other people and other content creators and just look at them like, wow, like, you guys go through a lot, and the work you go through is just insane. And I feel like nobody really sees that, and how much work they put into every single thing they do, and how much they probably think about this thing on the daily. Like, literally, I can never stop thinking about YouTube. Literally, I constantly thinking about YouTube, and I have to like distance myself sometimes from it, just because it just gets so overwhelming. And you know, you're constantly looking at the numbers, like, is it gonna go up? Are you gonna, you know, what's gonna happen? So I definitely have a higher appreciation now for the content creators, and I just like respect them. I respect each and every one of them because they all work really, really hard to get where they are. So if I could collaborate with any of them, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon recently, so I think if I could play like with her, that'd be cool. But that's obviously in the way future. She's like an A-lister, you know what I mean? But I think her, or just like I said, anybody. I'm totally down to collab with any YouTuber, like any person that does this or is just trying to do this for a living. I respect you. I honestly respect you because this is hard. This is such a hard job. So if you ever want to play, you ever want to like collab, do a collaboration, play some Among Us with me, I'm down. I'm totally down. Next question. Jeremy asked, who is scarier, Jack Baker or your shadow? Listen, okay, I know I'm a chicken. I know, okay, I know I'm a chicken. But if I had to choose, I honestly would pick my shadow. Because Jack was scary at first, but I've beaten the shit out of him enough, and he's predictable, and he's not that scary to me anymore. But my fucking shadow, oh my gosh, like, that sucker will pop up out of nowhere and scare the shit out of me. We have a light. We don't have, oh my god, my shadow! Don't do that! God. God, my fucking shadow. God damn, don't do that to me, game. Like, I could just be chilling, minding my business, doing my Resident Evil things, and my fucking shadow just... no, I don't even want to think about it. So I have to say my shadow. Next question. Hayden asks, what is your favorite gaming genre? Have you ever played a Jrpg? And my favorite song? Jrpg, what is that? Is that bad? I don't know that. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna Google it. Should I Google it? I'm gonna Google it. Oh, Japanese role-playing game. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is under this, right? Final Fantasy. Persona 5. I've actually played Persona 5. Still in the progress of playing Persona 5. It's such a long-ass game. I've actually considered stopping my playthrough and doing it on the channel, but it's so long. I've literally spent, like, so many hours in Persona 5, and it's such a good game. It's such a good game. If you've not played Persona 5, you will love it, no matter what. Just go play it. It's a great game. I didn't think I would love it. It's a turn-based game. Who likes those? So it's a great game. If you haven't played Persona 5, please go play it. But it's just so long. I haven't beaten it. I think I'm close to beating it, but I think I looked it up and I'm not even like close to beating it. I feel like I am, but I'm just not, I think. So I think I don't know if Kingdom Hearts counts as that, but Persona 5 for sure. I've played that. It's a great game, and thanks for reminding me. I need to play it and finish it. And favorite gaming genre? I think I want to say RPG. Lately, I've been kind of really missing like customizing my own character and just leveling up and like skill trees, like similar to Skyrim. I want to like create my own character. I miss that. So I think RPGs, just being able to like be someone else for a day, I guess, and you get to decide where you get to go and what you do and how you do it and what you'll become in a way. So I think RPGs are my favorite. And my favorite song right now, my favorite song, let me look. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been listening to a lot of Blackpink because the documentary on Netflix, I watched it and it just made me appreciate them, and I like downloaded all their music. But I think my favorite song right now that I'm listening to like constantly, like lately I've kind of been in a rock mood, so I think the song I Think I'm Okay by Machine Gun Kelly is my favorite right now. It's really good. It's crazy because I've listened to it so much where I feel like by now I get tired of it, But literally every time it comes on, I just can't help but listen to it. Like I haven't gotten to the point where I skip it yet. So I think that's my favorite song right now. Next question. Brandon asks, what are some games that are coming out next year that you are looking forward to? Also, is there any game series that you've been wanting to get into that you haven't yet? Games I'm looking forward to, definitely Miles Morales and Cyberpunk. At first, Cyberpunk kind of wasn't up there, and then I kind of got myself hyped because I was watching a lot of gameplay and stuff like that. But I am a little worried that Cyberpunk's not going to live up to the hype because it literally just got announced today. I think that it got delayed again, so I'm just a little worried. I'm a little worried about it. I'm hyped for it because, like I said, I really love character customizations and just, you know, choosing, you get to choose like where you came from and like live in this awesome like Blade Runner world, so it's just, it looks cool, but I'm a little worried it's not gonna live up to the hype. So I think those two, and then of course, after finishing God of War Ragnarok, I'm super hyped for. I know there was only like a teaser trailer, but I'm ready. My body is ready to hear that music again and just ready to cry again, ready to go through those emotions and just like, oh my gosh, like, is Atreus gonna be old? Is he gonna be old? Is he gonna like, what's gonna happen? I'm already like crying thinking about it. Like, oh my god, the music, it's just amazing, and it's just the atmosphere. I'm ready for it. And any game series I've been wanting to get into, The Witcher. I have a lot of you guys asking me to play The Witcher 3, so I've heard those games are really, really good, and they're RPGs, so I think they're RPGs, right? So I think those, I'm looking forward to getting into those. Hopefully, I just need to figure out, because I've heard there's like a rumor of a remaster. I need to figure out if I should play the first and second one. I really just want to jump to 3, but let me know if I need to just jump to 3 or play 1 and 2 first. So I don't know, I need to figure that out. So The Witcher and also the Arkham series. I've never played the Arkham series all the way through before, and I've heard those are good too. So I need to, so those two. I'm actually really considering playing those on the channel, so you guys let me know. Next question. Rocker asks, what got you into gaming? Well, my brothers actually got me into gaming. I have 2 older brothers, so just kind of got born into it. He also asked, what does the future hold? I don't know. You know what? I really hope the future doesn't have anything to do with COVID. Like, that'd be great. Or pandemic. Again. Like, this year's been great, you know? It's been so fun. Like, it's been great experiencing this pandemic. Sarcasm, by the way. But, I would not want to go through it again. So, yeah. Hopefully I can go back to concerts again. I really miss concerts and going to the movies. And Black Widow, the Black Widow movie. I've been like ranting about the Black Widow movie in like all my videos, I feel like. And he also asked any thoughts on Last of Us Part 2. I think now, like, because I have been replaying it, again, like getting all the collectibles and all that stuff, the game is extremely hard to enjoy. Like, because the game itself, gameplay, the gameplay is so much fun, and you know, each encounter is like, could go either way. You could do this, or you could do that, or you can be stealthy, or you can completely not even kill anybody if you want to. It's insane, but it's so hard to enjoy when the story is just so depressing. Like, it's a great game, but I definitely can't replay it over and over again like I did with the first one. The first one I played like 10 plus times. I don't see myself doing that with Part 2 just because it's so depressing and it's such a sad story. Like, I'm gonna like cry so many times. Like, I don't need to do that to myself. But I will finish The Last of Us Part 2 again because I want that platinum. I want it. So yeah, overall, Last of Us, still a great game. Not a terrible game. Not bad writing, in my opinion. It's my opinion. Don't start any riots in the comments, people. But in my opinion, I like the game. The game's great. But I'm excited for what Naughty Dog has in store for us as far as new IPs, sequels, DLC, multiplayer. Who knows? Whatever they bring to the table, I will be playing for sure. Next question. Jamar, am I saying that right? Jamar Gomez. He asked, what are some of your favorite games? Why do you go by Angel Alyx? And what are some hobbies and things you enjoy other than games? Favorite games, obviously I've been through this, Last of Us. of course. If I had to pick other ones besides Last of Us, recently God of War and Red Dead 2. Those games are great. The Angel Alyx thing, I've addressed this in the first video, but I'll say it again, why not? When I first picked my name, or made up the name Angel Alyx for my channel, I wanted something that was a part of my name, but my name was too short. My name is Mia, for those of you that haven't put that together yet. But yeah, my name is Mia, so like my name Mia, it's just so short. You can't cut it in half. You can't do anything to it. So I couldn't think of anything. And then my last name's Angel, so I was like, okay, let me take my last name and do something with my last name, you know? So I took my last name and then I put the word Alyx after it, basically. I looked up words, or I think I looked up words and names that start with A's. And Alyx was the one that came by, and I saw like the fancy Alyx, like not even L-E-X, it's L-Y-X. And apparently that form of Alyx, in Greek, it means like defender and stuff like that. So I kind of thought that matched me in a way, because I'm like super protective of people and like I don't want to see my friends get hurt. And I just, if anybody hurts my friends or me or anything, I'm just gonna you know. So yeah, I just thought it fits well. It sounded good. I was thinking logos and cover photos, like would it look good on my YouTube channel, and I thought it looked good. I thought it sounded good, so I went with it. And the last question, hobbies and things I enjoy other than games. Like I said, movies and music I love so much. Movies, I'm like an addict. Literally, like I said, if you ever want to make me happy, just put me in front of a TV and put on like Booksmart or Star Wars or just something. Like I love movies in general. Music as well, especially concerts. I go to concerts a lot. Well, before the COVID thing happened. Yeah, I think that's really it. I used to draw back in the day in like high school and stuff, in middle school, but I stopped doing that. So I haven't drawn since like college, I think. Which was like literally last year, I think. Alright, next question. My boy Eric, what's up Eric? He asked if you could create a game, what style of game would it be, and what kind of story would you want to tell with it? That is a deep question, my boy. That is a deep question. What do you think about this? Obviously it'd be an RPG. Obviously. And obviously it would include amazing character customizations, like along the lines of Skyrim and Saints Row. I really like simulator games mixed up with like role-playing. I really love The Sims. Being able to like create your own character and live life the way you haven't before. So yeah, it would have to be like a life simulator where you create your own character, you get to choose where you come from, how you were raised, how you were brought up, and just being able to like live through life, like a really detailed life, and just seeing the outcome of it. Like that'd be so cool to me. And I think it would include some multiplayer in there as well, so you get to see other people's creations and how they were brought up and like what kind of people they became and stuff like that. And as far as story, I mean, you get to, I guess, write your own story, create your own story in a way, depending on what path you took. You know, you're gonna go to college, or you're gonna not go to college? You're gonna become a criminal? You're gonna become a musician? I think that'd be interesting. But it'd have to be really detailed. So like, if you did become a musician, like, I want to see some like intense like writing sessions and like, you know, marketing and like doing interviews and interacting with fans, or if you like chose to be a doctor, I want to like learning to do surgeries and stuff like that. Like that'd be so cool. All of that combined into one game, that's gonna be a big game. Like file size. To me, that'd be cool, in my opinion. Next question. Okay, Box Cutter Blaine asked, at your age now, what would you say are your top priorities in life? Top priorities in life. Right now I'm 20. I think right now is my happiness and my friends and family and my YouTube. Those are like the three main things that I'm super focused on right now. Obviously, I'm super determined, focused on this on my YouTube channel. Like, focused on making it better and like becoming a better content creator and improving my videos and all that stuff. And then I'm also focused on my happiness. So like, I don't want to be too consumed by my YouTube to where it just like overwhelms me and I start to not like being a content creator anymore. So it's like having to balance those two things. That's why I don't post on the weekends. Like that's why, because if I were to post all week, that would just hurt my brain. It already hurts my brain just Monday through Friday sometimes. So it's nice to have that break, that weekend to just like chill, play games for fun, relax, watch a movie, not have to think about the numbers and stuff like that. So that, and then of course my friends and family are always going to be important to me, making sure they feel, I guess, valued and like I'm always there for them when they need me. So I say those are my priorities right now. And of course you guys, like I hope you guys know that comes in hand with the YouTube thing. Like your guys' opinion means a lot to me, and so yeah, you guys as well. Next question. Leviathan. Ooh, gosh. Just thinking about. He asked, any favorite albums, artists, and musicians? May be mistaken, but it looks like a vinyl player in the back. Yes, there is a vinyl player there. Yes. I think I've seen your comments before. You commented on about my vinyls and all that stuff. You would think they're old. They're old vinyls, but they're really not. Let me show you. Literally, like, the oldest one that is, like, technically considered old is this. But, yeah, other than this, I think I have a Prince album in there, but most of it is consisted of 21 Pilots, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Melanie Martinez, The Wallows, Ryan Adams, and The Force Awakens, and Last of Us Part 2, because I got that from the LA edition. So yeah, this I think is the oldest one, and also the Prince one is pretty old. But most of my vinyls are like modern vinyls. So yeah, I actually do really enjoy collecting the vinyls and stuff like that. It's just they're expensive, and I never really find myself in a place like where vinyls are, so it depends. Like sometimes when I'm at Walmart, I go look at the vinyl section and see what they have, but usually Walmart's selection isn't that great. So when I really, really want a vinyl, I'll go to, there's this vinyl shop that's like kind of like 5 minutes from here. I'll go there and pick out some vinyls. I think my most recent one that I bought was a Church's album and the Ryan Adams one. So yeah, I think if I were to buy one now, I've been looking into like, I really want a Paramore one. I really want Paramore, or maybe some Linkin Park. I've been listening to a lot of rock lately, so yeah, favorite albums, artists, musicians. I've kind of addressed the artists and musicians. Albums, The Wallows, literally, the album that I have here. Literally, this is like the best album ever. One of the best albums ever, not gonna lie. And it sounds so much better on vinyl. Literally, front to back. Oh, I guess it doesn't make sense. Yeah, front to back. It's just, they're all great songs, and you just put it on and you just chill. It's like, it's very much alternative. But literally, you just put it on and it's just such a chill. It's like a mixture of chill and just like gets you like going. It's a great album. Great album. Promo. Yeah, on vinyl, it's so much better. Like literally through those speakers, it's so good. So good. And it's one of those albums where after the song ends, you don't realize it ends and it goes to the next song. So it just all blends so perfectly together. It's a great album. You guys should definitely check it out if you're into alternative music. And so yeah, that'd probably be my favorite album for sure. And besides that, I know a lot of people don't like Taylor Swift, but Reputation album by Taylor Swift, it's a banger. I'm sorry, but it is. Alright, this is actually the last question. Burrito Thief asks, what is your job outside of YouTube, in dog or cat? I actually have a cat. His name is Shadow. He's the bomb diggity. He's a black cat. I'll put a picture of him up because he's not in here right now and I don't feel like going to get him. He's a little brat sometimes. But I love him. He's great. So definitely cats for sure. I really want another cat, but they're expensive. And as far as job outside of YouTube, I do not have a job at the moment besides this one right now. I guess it's not really, I don't know if you want to count it as a job, but yeah, I guess I don't have a job. I had one prior to COVID. Yeah, I used to work at a catering company, and then I also would balance with like working and uploading on YouTube, which is why at the time I was only uploading like 2 to 3 videos a week or so. But ever since COVID hit, I got laid off, and now I just do this. So it's just kind of, I guess, works, because it's weird because if COVID hadn't hit, I honestly don't think my views and like my subscriber count would be as high as they are now, because since COVID hit, I've been like uploading so much. Like I went from two videos a week to like 8 videos a week or something like that. 7 to 8, I think. So I honestly think if COVID hadn't hit, I don't think my subscriber count would be that high. And I definitely wouldn't have the time to put into this. Getting laid off is weird. It has freed up so much time for me to be able to do this more. But obviously, I'm broke as hell. Like, I don't have any money besides, like, unemployment and stuff like that. So like I've said a million times, like, literally, you guys mean the world to me. And if it weren't for y'all, I would not be in this position. And I can't, express that enough to you guys. But yeah, of course, not having a job does get a little scary sometimes, because pressure's on. I'm still living with my parents, and the pressure's on. Like I feel like there's so much pressure on me to like do something with my life, and so not being in college, not having a job, it's really not the best thing, But alright, that is the Q&A. Sorry I got a little personal there, but that's life, as the Joker would say. But thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. If you submitted a question I didn't answer, make sure you go check the other Q&A, because I probably answered it in there. Regardless, thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. I really, really appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. That just means a lot to me. Here's to 8,000 more. Let's get to 10,000, you guys. We can do it. If you guys, of course, enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And make sure you leave a comment showing your support for the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.